The city of Laskiona is located on the ancient Akroria in the border of Arcadia, Achaia. It was named by the remarkable city Lassia, which flourished during the antiquity. The word Lasion comes from the adjective which means overgrown. The landscape remains untouched by the passage of time, with the weathering and wild mountains, the forests with the oak and fir trees, the peaceful pastures, the gorges, and the wild ravens. Laskiona's municipality consists of the municipal departments of Agia Triada, Kakotariou, Agia Kyriaki, Tsipiana, Kriovrisi, and Androniou, which is the largest of them. It covers an area of 22,950 hectares and a population of 2,127 inhabitants. The municipality of Panopoulos is located in the center of the community Androniou. Located in the overgrown forest of the plateau of Folois, on the national road Patra-Tripoli and the road leading to Pyrgos, it lies about 50 km from Patra, 120 km from Tripoli, and 35 km from Pyrgos and the ancient Olympia. It was named by the money grabber Panopoulos, who acted in the woods of Folois. Initially, the area served as a shelter for the shepherds and the residents of Androniou, and the inn of Panopoulos facilitated the passengers. Later, a settlement was created by the residents of Androniou and the residents of the nearest villages. Nowadays, Panopoulos has considerably developed with large stores, public services, and enterprises. The village Androni impresses its visitors with its beautiful stone houses. Many of them were built by Lagadini craftsmen. The square in the center of the village, with its traditional coffee shops around, the school, which is a donation from Andreas Sigros in a neoclassical architecture style, the stone church of Agios Konstantinos, built in 1895, and the folklore museum fascinates the tourists as well. In the cemetery Androniou is the Byzantine church of Agia Anargili, which is characterized as a Byzantine antiquity by its unique frescoes. One of these is the Holy Dog, which depicts Agios Christophoros, dog-headed and with a human body. Next to it there is an hagiography unknown in the Orthodox and Catholic Church, titled as Genoviarchis. It seems that the temple was an ancient commune or a farm with dogs, which were providing food to the locals, and they canonized them. The picture of Agia Anargili, painted in 1830, is a masterpiece. The tourists should also visit the Mycenaean cemetery, where we find 50 chamber graves at the area of Paliovokovina, in the border of Androniou and Agias Triados. The graves are carved on the slope of a small hill, arranged in rows, oriented north to south. The cave with the stalactites above the river on the path to the gorge of Androniou cannot be dated. The Amorikianos Cave Theatre, 500,000 years old, at Kerija next to Tsipiana. From its dome, stalactites are hanging in parallel rows, fascinating the visitor. There are large cavities with permanent snow like glaciers and caves near the village. In the village lies the river Erymanthos, which is next to the Akotripa. Tsipiana and Kriovrisi can easily be compared with the famous European landscapes. On the right bank of river Pinios, north of Kakotari, and in an area of 2 acres, stands proudly and imposingly a steep hill between Olanou and Kakotari. On the right bank of river Pinios, north of Kakotari, and in an area of 2 acres, stands proudly and imposingly a steep hill between Olanou and Kakotari. This is the castle of Ochias, which is located in the union of 2 rivers at a very strategic point to control the river Pinios and the central passage of mountain Achaia to the plateau of Folois. A big part of the oak forest of Folois belong to the municipality of Las Sionas, where you can find recreation areas and trails for every kind of activity. In the forest of Kapelis, the locals organize events to highlight the importance and the culture of the forest. It really worth a visit to the monastery of Panagia Notenon and Panagia Kakotari, in which there are built onto an ancient temple. They are shown by the boulders and the remnants of columns, or parts that have been moved from the Temple of Artemis in Skiadovouli. The Gorge of Antronio is located 500 meters below the level of the village, surrounded by the two imposing and steep ravines that are crossed by the rivers Omirikos, Seliis and Paliopotamo. The route is very impressive, combining the unique natural beauty with many difficulties in passing through stones and reroute. The only human intervention is the bridges and the ruined watermills, which were used as hiding place for guns and explosives during the Turkish years. Many species of birds and animals belong to the rich fauna of the gorge. The main interest of the region is focused on two kinds of rare bird kinds, Chrysaetos, which is translated as gold eagle, and Lefkonotis. Most species of animals and birds are protected by international treaties. In the wild forests, one could find wild boars and deer 50 years ago. Xenophon was used to chase in this forest when he was exiled at Filouda. Each year in August, the Panhellenic Passage to Gorge is held, with the participation of hundreds of mountaineers and hiking.